Today we're going to be taking a look at and unboxing the Jumpro Mini LED projector. First I want to go over some of the specs on the box. Let's see if I can't get up close to show you. It is Wi-Fi ready. It claims it's a small size. It's a 16:9 WVGA projection. It comes with the AC power and what they call a rich interface. If we switch over or flip the box over, and see if we can get up close to that. I'm not going to read all of these stats just because there's so many of them, but some of the ones I do want to hit on is it's a 1200 lumen projector. Its native resolution is 800 by 480, which is the WVGA, but it can do up to 1080p with an up converter. Your inputs are USB, SD, AV, HDMI, VGA, and IR. It also has a 3.5mm earphone jack, as well as a built-in speaker. They say that it will work with Windows 8, 10. Let's see if I can get into that part real quick. Windows 8, 10, Android, DLNA, and more devices. So now let's pop this open and see what we have. It comes fairly well bundled in styrofoam. As we pull this out, you can see the two main compartments. The first main compartment being the projector itself. It also comes in a plastic case, or bag. On this side we have the power, or the AC in. On the back, looks like we have the IR receiver. On this side we have your headphone in, your AV in, your HDMI in, the SD card reader, a USB in, and this USB, or the out 5 volts, is for powering your USB devices, like an external hard drive. And then if we look on the top, you can see that we have the back button, the play pause button, your D-pad or your 4 directionals, an OK button in the middle. You have power, menu, and what looks like an exit button. If we look at the actual lens, it comes with a rubbery, nice little lens cap. But if you look at the lens, it is an LED lens, and then your zoom and your keystoning, I'd imagine, are controlled by these dials on the top. I don't know if you can see anything happening, but if we dial in, this one, it looks like it's zoom. It's definitely moving the lens in and out. And this one, again, like I said, I believe is your keystoning. It's a fairly light. I'd imagine this is fairly portable. Another thing I wanted to look at, it does not have your standard mounting brackets on the bottom, but it does come with rubber feet for no slip. as well as an adjustable foot here to be able to prop it up, to raise it up or lower it. And it looks like the speaker is actually housed on the bottom as well. Give me just a few minutes and I'm going to set this up and we'll see just how well it actually works as a projector, and we'll go from there. I want to show you also real quick, see if I can get the camera to focus on this or not. It does come with a simplified micro projector pamphlet. Looks like it shows your basic setup. It does show the remote layout, a little bit of reading, not too bad. It also does show you their interface that comes with it. Then in this other side pouch you have a fairly basic remote. A RCA to 3.5mm jack, so this would allow you to plug your left, right, and video into the 3.5mm jack on the side. Then we're also provided with a fairly decent length power cord with their connector here. It doesn't come with a wall wart, which is really nice. This will be a nice lighter weight, more minimalistic kind of a cord, which I quite like. My first impressions are that I'm quite hopeful for this little box. I think that it'll hopefully do really well. It doesn't have a whole lot in the way of controls, but if a whole lot of controls aren't necessary, then we'll be just fine. I would like to see maybe a little bit more as far as the keystoning ability, but we'll take a look at that. And I would like to see the universal mounting brackets on the bottom. That's a big deal for me because of a few of the different setups that I've got with projectors currently. They take the universal mounting brackets for a stand. It'd be nice if this also had it, but where I think this one will shine is the fact that it does have the Wi-Fi. It is an LED projector with a 20,000 life bulb or LED in it, and it does take quite a few inputs, which is a little bit better than I'm used to as far as the projectors I've used in the past. I'm hoping that this camera will pick it up quite well, but right now we're sitting at probably the smallest I can get this on the ceiling, and it's quite huge. The colors are really vibrant just off the default settings. It does have a vibrant color setting. In fact, it looks really good. I think the only distortion I'm seeing right now is actually from the texture on the ceiling. The sound is okay. I definitely want to use an external pair of speakers or a headset, but definitely an excellent little projector. I'll be giving this a better shot with a white screen soon and better lighting. As I don't know if you can see, if I zoom out, you can see that it's still quite light, and yet we can see pretty well. I just wanted to give some final thoughts and to sum this up a little bit. For what it is, it's a really good projector. I have no problems whatsoever with using this in my regular projection setup. I do wish it did have the mounting options, and it would be nice if it had a menu-driven zoom function or focus function, but given the price point, I can't complain. It's definitely understandable that they would leave that out to keep the price lower. The image quality is excellent. The menus are really quite nice. It has a lot of options. I did see that there's places where you can flip the screen. The keystoning is manual keystoning as well. You can't keystone each individual corner, but again, for this price point, it's completely acceptable. It got a little warm, but no warmer than any of the other projectors that I've used. all in all, I'd say it's still very much a 5-star product for the price point that they're asking.